Elected lawmakers collecting dollars to vote Senate president and the speaker. Wow, Adeyanju alleges. So Deji Adeyanju is person making this allegation now that elected lawmakers, that is, the people have been elected on the platform of the 10th National Assembly, both the Senate and the House of Rep, are already collecting dollars from people to vote for Senate president, and that is the new Senate president and the new Speaker of the House of Representatives. This is a big one. And meanwhile, the general public are not having access to these dollars to use. Since they started this campaign last year, around June and September 2022, dollar has become gold, silver, and bronze in Nigeria that you cannot have access to. Okay, it even got to a point where naira became gold, that people buy naira with naira. How long are we going to continue running politics, running government, and running our system like this? Politics of stomach infrastructure, politics of selfish interest, politics of money. How long will it continue like this? And that is why things cannot work right, because people, selfish interest is already driving everything they are doing. A public affairs commentator, Deji Adeyanju, has raised the alarm that the newly elected senators and members of the House of Representatives have started collecting bribes to choose their new leaders. In June, the 10th National Assembly will be inaugurated for the commencement of another 4 years of legislative duties. The Senate is expected to elect a new president in place of Ahmad Lawan, while the House of Representatives get a new speaker to replace Femi Gbajabiamila. At the moment, there are debates over which geopolitical zones of the nation should produce the two National Assembly leaders. The All Progressive Congress, which has the majority, is yet to speak on the zoning formula, while others in the minority are also scheming to outdo the ruling party. As a result, ranking legislators interested in the two positions are already lobbying and seeking the support of members to clinch the seats. But Adeyanju expressed sadness that dollars are exchanging hands between the contestants and the voters. He said they are all collecting dollars to vote Senate President and Speaker. Super sad nation. Real super sad nation. This is their way now. We're playing politics of the highest bidder. That is where we are. Some people just luckily became senators from their senatorial district. Some people also luckily became members of the House of Rep from their various constituencies. Okay. So at the end of the day, they are at the mercy of those old-time senators and old-time rep members that have amassed wealth through public funds over the years. That is what is happening. And so it is time, everybody is going there claiming it's their time to collect their own share of the national cake. So the way and manner the cake comes, it doesn't matter. Whether it comes by federal government allocation or by way of allowances and salaries, whether on record or off record, or by way of bribery from the senior colleagues who have been in affluence of national wealth over the years. Okay, so but it's quite unfortunate that lawmakers from beginning start collecting bribe even when they have not started sitting, even when they have not been constituted, even when they have not been inaugurated, they're already collecting bribe. So when they're inaugurated, what happens is they're all going to be rubber stamp senators, because he who pays the piper dictates the tone. So anybody that eventually wins to be Speaker of the House of Rep or wins to be Senate President will definitely be a dictator in the National Assembly, because he paid for it. So you collected money from me to vote for me, therefore you don't have a voice when I'm presiding over matters. What I say is final. That is how it's going to be. So at the end of the day, if the members of the House of Rep and members of Senate are already collecting bribe, when they start sitting, when they are fully inaugurated, they will never have a voice, because they collected bribe for the position. That is it. They were paid, they were bought. So they are properties, they are assets. So you keep quiet. The House The building has no voice where the landlord is, because the landlord spent money to put the building. Okay, so that's exactly what is going to happen. So with what is happening now, we can imagine how the 10th National Assembly is going to look like from beginning. Very, very, very unfortunate. Just like the incoming president-elect, he also paid with his money and with his resources and with everything he has to rig the election in such a way that he has to come out as a winner. When he eventually starts sitting as a president, nobody will be able to talk to him because he paid to get there. He literally bought everybody from top to bottom. Okay, it's quite unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. So if Adeyanju is alleging this, let the members of the National Assembly or the elected lawmakers come out and debunk it, because what we're saying here shows that they're going to be rubber stamp members of assembly. That is how it's going to be. Okay, they're really going to be rubber stamp in everything. Somebody said Adeyanju is just saying what he is not sure. They only want to plunge the nation into crisis. No matter any dollar, it won't affect the election because only the zoning by APC will be. APC won't allow the Saraki saga to happen again. If a senator from the north gives dollar and APC says it is zoned to east, it means that person is wasting money. None of them will spend any money for now until when they know where it is zoned, if at all they will be bribed or they will be bribed. Can you imagine? Leave that matter. Not be this National Assembly, not be this Nigeria. They know what they're doing. Before Adeyanju said this thing, must have gotten an information about it. That is the truth. So another person is coming out to say, you don't know anything about the politics of National Assembly, both Senate and reps, just they play. Yes, now, it's reality or imagination. It's reality. You are an idiot with a cow brain. Can you imagine? Thunder fire you like you. Why complaining? You said Obi should go and rest, and now you are complaining. I'm sure this is coming to Adeyanju, who actually has blasted Peter Obi for no reason from beginning to the end of the election period. Okay? So bribery is the problem of Nigeria. That is true. It is normal in Nigeria. Everything is bribe. If you don't have money, you can't have a voice. And that is why our politics is the politics of the highest bidder. God will help this country. God will really help this country. With all this nonsense, how will this country make progress? That is the question. Even the new legislators will jump at it, knowing fully well that it is the beginning of their big payday. Democracy is a scam. In Nigeria, democracy is a scam. It is moneycracy. Moneycracy, or better still, dollarcracy. That is it. Where have you been all this while? Interesting character. That is the question to Adeyanju. That is it. He has been busy lambasting Obi and supporting Atiku. Now his eyes are getting cleared. That is it. Nigeria is a naira country and not a dollar country. Why would Nigeria be exchanging hands with the currency that is not there? This country is in a serious coma. Yes, now, so I think this expression is an issue here. So Nigeria is a naira country, not a dollar country. Unfortunately, the politicians have chosen to spend dollar because they think they have it. That is it. Dollar is already dominating the economy in so many aspects. So we really can't help it. Really can't help it. The truth of the matter now is that it's all getting obvious that the new National Assembly is going to be National Assembly of bribery and corruption. And if they're already strategizing to collect bribe, even when they have not been inaugurated, then I pity the country and I pity lawmakers. Wow.